All right, Barlow Brigade, old Big Jim coming at y'all today. I wasn't go. I did a short this morning, and wasn't really going to do a video today. But about an hour ago, I watched a video that was put out by just an outstanding person. His name is Second Chance George. Now, Second Chance George is to me, a major knife tuber. The man's got it going on like a chicken bone. If you're not subscribed to him, I suggest that you do subscribe to him because he brings the knowledge. And I'm not questioning anything he said. I'm not trying to go against anything he said. Everything he said was 100% correct about something that is very passionate to me. And those are knives that are made in Japan by the Saber company. Now, everything, like I say, everything George said about who manufactures them, where they come from. I mean, I've seen them made in Ireland. I've seen them made in America. They've been made in Hong Kong. They've been made in China. They've been made all around the world. So everything he said was 100%. He did his research. He really, really got in there and dug out what he needed to know about the Saber Corporation. And I'm glad, because there's a lot of people that just don't. Well, I guess I don't know. I can't make anybody understand anything. All I can do is tell you what I know, and about these particular knives. And I've got, Lord have mercy, I probably got 8 or 10 or 12 out here on the thing. And but all I know to do is to just jump in there and show them to you. Okay. Now, George was he was very thorough in his description of the knife. Now, this is a Stockman. It's a small Stockman. Okay. It's the number on it. It's hard to see on these Stockman, but the number on this one is 630. Okay, y'all know what a Stockman is. I don't have to tell y'all the blade arrangement. It's got most of these small ones have a pin blade. It's just a small Stockman. I didn't bring a large Stockman out here, because I just didn't bring one out here. But this one is 630, and that's important because the next one I'm fixing to show y'all is 30. Okay. And it's hard to see. Let me see if I can get it in there where y'all can see it, because these little knives, it's going to be hard to see. It's the bad thing about these little Stockmans. Well, maybe you can see it right there. But anyway, this one says 30. Okay? Now, in their numbering system, which I'm pretty familiar with, I'm pretty sure this is the same list that George had. It lists the various knives. Now, I've been marking off the ones I got. This is not updated, so don't anybody freak out. But I have most of these knives, I printed this out on August 5th of last year, and have been on a mission to get them ever since. Okay, but the number 6 that's in front of the number on the tank stamp designates that it is a Delrin. So this one is Delrin, and this one is bone. Okay, same goes true like with the Trapper. Okay, this is the 614 Trapper in stainless steel. Ooh, I should have polished these up a little bit. Anyway, just an outstanding knife. George was talking about them being budget knives. Well, they were. Back when these were put out, they, you could go to the hardware store, and I think Brother Dwayne at Clark's Kentucky Knives, by the way, go see him, go check him out, because this man brings the word like nobody else can. And there's his pocket cross. It's going to be in every video I do. I can promise you that. All right. But Brother Brother Dwayne has a display which was put into the hardware stores around the country, but you'll see that this one says Saber 614 Japan. Now almost every knife I'm going to show you is made by Saber in Japan. The next one is the same exact knife. That shield is not stamped. This shield is stamped. This is way earlier. This is probably in the late 60s and early 70s. Okay, but this one is marked. Okay, we got some smuts. Like I say, I didn't clean these all up just for this video. I just broke them out. But this one says 14. Can y'all see that? 14. And like I say, I'm not getting on here to boast about my collection, because I've been collecting these knives for years. So this is a bone handle. Same knife as that one right there, except it's a bone handle. All right, let's see. Well, let's go. Now, you know, I'm like a daddy. I mean, or like anybody else. I have a favorite. Okay, and besides my Barlows, which I got 3 of them out here to show y'all. Besides my Barlows, well, actually I got 5 of them, but besides my Barlow, this is the most, to me, this is the Cat Daddy. I wish I could find this in bone. This is the Cat Daddy showing up right here. Bare head, slimline trapper in Delaware. Just an absolutely beautiful pocket knife. I'm not about beautiful. I'll put this in my pocket any day of the week. Normally, it's a church carry, social event. And this is 620. Slimline trapper. Now, y'all ready for this? See if we can get in there. Okay? This is a cutting machine. And the reason I showed y'all that was because this knife is made with carbon steel. Okay? And most of these knives that were built during this time were built out of metal that the Japanese people used that came from, say, a ship that was shot down out from that. You know, they would go out and take the steel. So they were taking U.S. steel, resmelting it, and then making knives out of it. And there was a program that the government put on where these knives were done under contract, trying to I don't know the word, repatriate the country, getting it back to you know, after we bombed them, you know, and blew them up, you know, with a nuclear bomb. We went in there and gave them money, started programs to make knives and make all kind of products. You know, you couldn't buy, you know, it's like China is today. You couldn't buy nothing that wasn't made in Japan. You know, your socks, your tennis shoes, all that was made in Japan. It all shifted to China. Okay, so there's those trappers I have. There's a couple of Stockmans I got. And I have the large Stockman in bone. Matter of fact, my brother from another mother, the Post-it Note Assassin, sent me this trapper. I mean, this Stockman. This is brand new to my collection. Little pen blade. Another little pen blade. I hadn't done nothing to this. I carried it yesterday. So there's another Stockman. No shield. You know, they come all kind of ways. You get them with the shield, without a shield. It just depends on when the knife was made and who made it and where it was made at. Now here's something for y'all. Milling tester. Pearl handled milling tester. Okay. Saber Japan, no number, stainless steel. You know, most of these have cracks. If you find them, it's going to have a crack. I bought this one because it didn't have a crack. Okay, this is a small one. They make a large one. Let's see what's next. How about a work knife? Okay. Electrician's knife, wood handles. Got the bell. Now, this thing was a train wreck when I got it. Of course, storing it, you know, the way I store stuff, you sometimes, you know, when you get this it's carbon steel. It doesn't. But anyway, that worked nice. Bad boy right there. All right. How about Hawkbill? Little work knife there. Probably some kind of, I don't know what kind of wood it is. Maybe mahogany. I don't know. Beautiful wood. Now I had to do a little work on this bolster. But y'all ready? Just an excellent Hawkbill. Okay. Let's see. Now, I left one knife out, and I don't know how quick I can find it. I'm going into the magic locker, guys. Y'all chill for a minute. Y'all ready? I hope y'all ready for this. I had forgotten about this one. This is a knife that I acquired from Second Chance George. Me and him did a little swap. Okay, Second Chance George sent me this knife. I sent him a couple of knives. Saber, Japan. If y'all can see that. So, Brother George, man, Second Chance George is the man. Man, if you go back and watch some of his earlier videos where he's camping and out in the country, out doing all kinds of woodsy stuff, man, he goes on these walkabouts that are fantastic. But anyway, it's just a camp knife, Delrin covers. See if I can get the punch out of there. Y'all know, anyway, I can't get it out of there, but y'all know what a camp knife is, okay? Saber, Japan, camp knife. We got them lined up there, don't I? Okay. Well, George, I got to show this. Got the bell. Got the 624 Japan. See that? I get the tang stamp in there. I don't want Brother Dan to get me. Ooh, wait a minute. Let's do that again. Yeah, I think y'all heard that. Anyway, fish knife, yellow Delrin. Just a wonderful knife. George loves his fish knife. We're gonna put that out there the long way, George. Let's see. Y'all, I like me some George. I watch every video. I try to comment on every video. George's got it going on. Now he thought, well, how about the peanut? This is in Delrin. Kind of a lighter color Delrin. It's a 605. Little gentleman's carry pen knife. See if we got some snap in this bad boy. A little bit. Great looking clip blade. Okay, so there's your pen knife. I don't know where to put them on. There you go. I'm gonna get y'all in there. We get it on the subject matter. All right, Hong Kong. Y'all know that a few of these knives are made in Hong Kong. Now this one has been cleaned, but I haven't sanded the blade and reprofiled it. And somebody probably looked like they sharpened it with a. But this is an example of the fake mother of pearl they use. It's an excellent little peanut. This one was made in Hong Kong. It does have a number. You'll see that the script on the tang stamp is completely different for the Hong Kong knife. See if I can get y'all in there to see that. Not hard to see, but it says Hong Kong, stainless steel, Hong Kong, mother of pearl. Okay. Oh well, one more Hong Kong lockback folder. Got a metal bolster right here, but the covers are plastic. But just an excellent little lockback. Throw that anywhere. Just a good little knife. All right. Let me see. I got to make some room. I'm going to put the stars of the show on here for y'all. And brother George, I love the way he says Barlow. It's Barlow. He's such a unique individual, man. I'm I'm going. Well, okay. I hope I get to meet this man. Okay, I just hope I do. I pray every day that someday I'll get to meet Secretary George because I think he's just an outstanding individual. I don't, he comes across as a really wholesome. I almost put him in, and well, okay, I will put him in the same league as the Knife Doctor. Okay, I know that's not a stretch either because the cat's got George has got the subscribers, he's got the family of people that support him, and what really I really like is that he's always moving forward, trying to figure out better ways to make his channel better and things like that. All right, he talked about the Barlows. Okay, coming in here first is going to be a bone handle. Now, this is a user. Okay, it's not a collector's knife, but it is a number 3. Okay, so that means it is a very, very early bone handle number 3. Okay, listen. Okay. Number 3 Barlow in bone, but it's a user. All right. Next is a collector. This one won't get coated. It is a bone handle. Y'all look at that bone. Okay. This is part of my collection. It's a number 3. It's just like that knife, except the 3 is moved over, which makes it much, much earlier. And what you got to do is you got to put this in your search on eBay and wait for them to pop up and jump on them. But I can promise you, old Fat Boy is going to be looking for them too. Okay, if you want it, you need to buy it because if I can find them, I've got these bone handle ones. I probably got 6 or 8. Okay, so good half stops, gets in there where it needs to be in there. Just an excellent Barlow. Now, in my Saber collection, I have 2. I have 2 pocket knives that are stars of the show. All right, this is going to be one of them. This is hard to find, guys. This is a number 1. Sheepfoot number 1. So I can get that in there. Sheepfoot number, it even says number 1. It's not just a number. Okay. Carbon steel. There you go, them bone handles again. This beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look how these back springs have that papatina. Okay, man, this just gives me the sizzle. I don't know what else to tell y'all. Okay. You hear that? Okay, anyway, guys, I'm sitting here making a mess out of all this, but I don't care. Sheepfoot, bone handle, number 1, Barlow. All right, well, y'all know there's only one way for me to end this. I don't know. There's parts of my collection that hardly ever get seen anymore, but let's go ahead and get her in there. Granddaddy Barlow, Saber, Japan. Delrin covers. Okay. Centering might be off a little bit. Doesn't matter. I need to grow my thumbnail back right into the half stop. Good lock up. And you can see this says 629. Now I have put more cleaning time in this particular Saber knife because when I got it, it was in bad shape. But I have polished it, I have ground it, I have put it on the fiber wheel, I went all the way to 1,000 grit on the blade, um, cleaned it up, right back into the half stop. Not a snapping monster, but it is what it is. It'll be a 5-inch knife. I wish I had one of the. I had one that it was a toter, but I gave it to Brother Harold Terry at a HT's EDC because he deserved it. He's that good a gentleman. Now I've been to shout out somebody, Big Fish 7334, Brother Wally. Okay, when Brother Wally first popped up on the screen, I mean, he had 100 or so subscribers, but I realized when I watched his first 3 or 4 videos that he was new, and he made some posts early with him and his son fishing and things like that. But I reached out to him and I sent him a trapper. He's a trapper guy, mainly case, but he's got all kind of trappers. But I sent him one, a little salty. It was a queen, but he appreciated it and he welcomed it. And he said, "Man, I'm gonna send you something." And I said, "Okay, that's cool." And then he sent me a picture, and I went, "Oh my gosh, y'all look what this man sent me." Bone handle, granddad. Look at that saw cut on that. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Saber Japan, Granddaddy Barlow. Remember that was a 629. So we're gonna get up here on this one, and you see it says 29 because it's a bone. Just that's alligator. That's alligator snap right there. My boy Chuck down in the swamp, down in the Slidell, he'll tell you right now that's gator snap. Now, when this thing got here, it was blistering sharp. All I've done to it is baby it, maybe give it a little polish. But Brother Wally had this thing. Look at that, guys. Carbon steel. Look at them curly keys. Okay, so my passion is collecting these. I mean, I've got knives from Case. I mean, I got a lot of knives, but this is my passion right here. Japanese carbon steel knives with bone handles. It does it for me. So, brother, Second Chance George, Brother George, thank you for your video today, man. I really appreciate it. Not very many people share my passion for knives that very few people know a whole lot about. But Japanese made in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, Japanese made pocket knives. You're right. They were a budget brand of knives, but they're worth every penny you pay for them today. That's why I call them a collector's item, because go in your search on eBay and type in Saber Barlow and see how many pop up, and see most of them have been trashed. They're broken and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, let's get on out of here. Just want to give y'all one more shot. Get in there where you fit in there, guys. Deep South Cutlery Outdoors, April 11th, 12th. The headliners at Eye Doctor. The whole crew from Deep South is going to be there. Those people are just a pleasure to be around. So, all right, guys. Old Big Jim's going to sign off here from the International House of Barlow. Y'all have a great day. Rule number 9.